I was just going to say that this is my third time at the festival, and I love doing this. I came in the first time in 2006, and I had a lot of fun. I was very relaxed, and so I had a good entry point. But living in hotels, doing European press tour, and so far London, Dubrovnik, Amsterdam, Monte-Carlo, then Madrid, then Paris, and So I have rented a house in Cap Ferrat. And so my children and my wife are there, and that way when the day is over, I go home. And I sleep I'm not in a hotel bar until 3 in the morning smoking and drinking.
What do you think about this whole idea of a festival for television? Is it something that there's a real need for?
Oh, well, especially in the age of television that we currently live in. And I think the Prince said something during the opening and the premiere of Stana Katic's show. Yeah, what was the name of that?
Absentia.
Absentia. I'm never going to get that. It sounds like a drink. I'll have the Absentia. It's got absinthe in it. It tastes like licorice, and it will make you feel absent. In absentia. So he said that who knew 57 years ago when this festival began that television, because back then, in 1960, television was a massive thing. And it was the first golden age of television. And now we're back in a very different, fractured, fragmented age of media. But arguably, movies have migrated. You look at the talent that's now moved to television in the United States. I think in Europe, it's always been more something that people felt it was okay to do. Helen Mirren doing Prime Suspect 20 years ago became a model, I think, for a lot of people looking at some talent doesn't want to do 10 months of shooting on a series. I don't mind it because I'm a little crazy, but I think it attracts more talent in front of and behind the camera. And the storytelling can be different if it's not over the span of so much. So it's a festival like this that can accentuate all the different colors and forms that, whether it's documentary or the different genres. I think it's the perfect time for a festival like this. And this is 11 years ago was my first time, so it's different, but it's a great place to be.
How is it for you? You were so associated with your character in NCIS. How was the transition for you into Bull?
It's a very, I think about it when asked, and I use interviews like therapy, so I try to be as honest as possible. And if I repeat myself, it's only because it's what I believe. But I have been very lucky to have been. I started working in my early 20s as an actor, and I worked with a degree of regularity, and was able to play characters for. The first character I did for 3 years on a soap opera was named Cooper Alden, and I created a whole world of Cooper, and he was real to me, and there was a part of me that was alive in him. And when I left that show, I felt very much that I had resolved it, and then didn't really get to play a character again until Dark Angel. Which I did for a couple of years, and that character, Logan Cale, was very alive to me. And then Tony DiNozzo came around, and each of these characters is like a part of my enthusiasm about people, and also a reflection of part of me. Tony DiNozzo was 15-year-old Michael Weatherly, pure and simple. Magnum P.I., James Bond, girls. That's it. No politics, no, nothing to confuse his simple rendering of isn't this awesome? So Dr. Bull is not like that at all. Dr. Bull is precise, thoughtful, deeply empathetic, analytical, and reserved. And so you have these two seemingly totally contradictory characters inhabited by the same enthusiastic but mild, light to medium talent actor. So what does that mean? For me, it's the greatest gift and opportunity to get another chance to play another character, now my second year as Bull. And hopefully I'll get to understand him more. But every time I've played a character in the past, I've been fortunate. I feel like it's wrapped up. 3 years, 2 years, 13 years. I always find a way to finish the character and put him gently into a drawer, and I close the drawer and say, bye-bye, Tony.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.